Oh man, what up, Laker Nation? It's your boy Meez, man, tapping into you live and direct, man. I told you, man, your boy be laying low during these times sometimes, man. I know I gotta tap into my channel, man, and salute to my bros. They be like, come on, man, hit him with that content, Meez. It's just y'all know my blood pressure, man. I don't want to be on here spazzing on a nightly basis, man. It's really hard sometimes to stomach some of the stuff that you just watching on a nightly basis on the floor, man. And my basketball IQ, I can't just suspend, what they call it, suspend belief, dispend belief, whatever, however you say that, man. To even pretend to enjoy the game, man. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy the game, man. It's a mockery of basketball watching what's happening on this floor, man. I said it before, man. I stand on it, man. 10 toes down. This is the worst coaching I have seen, not only in the NBA but in sports. I'm not saying that exaggerate to be exaggerating and nothing like that, man. And what I mean by that, man, is when you're trending in the first quarter, in the very first quarter of the game, and sometimes before a game, when we just see the lineups that don't make any sense, man. And peep your boy Ham, man. Post game had the nerve talking about how do you say it in some effect of we need to figure out a way to have more resistance in the first and third quarters. And everybody in Laker Nation reacted with that Scooby Doo voice, like, you're clearly fighting and avoiding putting out the starting lineup that was successful last year. You're avoiding that lineup and sitting there talking about we need to find a way to have more resistance in the first and third quarter. You just compounding everything everybody believes about you, man. Not even believe everything we know about you, man. And things I've been knowing this since the jump, man. I've been recognizing these dudes' flaws from jump, and I knew at some point it was gonna hit the fan. But I ain't gonna lie, I feel like when it was really reaching a crescendo, a few weeks back, I actually thought we was gonna have that moment, man. I thought we was gonna have that moment of celebration, and lo and behold, we mess around and beat the Clippers. And I don't care. Nobody say I was pissed. You gonna go on a 30-game losing streak and then win the one game that's gonna keep this coach employed, man. That pissed me off, man. That made me lay low even more, man. We messed around and won the Clipper game, and all was good, and oh, we back, and all of that bull, man. I was hot, man. But now it's reached another peak, and let us mess around and beat Boston. Watch all of the timeline. We back. Man, come on, man. This is unbelievable, man. We seeing some horridness on epic proportion, man. And these are the times where, in all due respect, you got to give credit to Dr. Bus, man, because see, even though championships was important, just as important, if not more, the Bus was the product of the quality of the product on the floor. You know what I mean? His thing was that the product itself had to be worth coming to for people to buy merchandise, popcorn, drinks, and enjoy the product on the floor. That's what today's management don't give a damn about, man. They don't care nothing about the fact that win or lose, we're watching trash basketball. And that's what happens when you hire a horrible coach, man. From jump, man, when the man said he was running a 4-1 offense in his first season, I already had an issue. But I was like, okay, I'm going to give this dude a shot. Let me see what it is. Right out the gate, one of my favorite players, Thomas Bryant. And I mentioned this before. Go check out my video, how Ham mess around cost us the Western Conference Finals, man. This dude had Thomas Bryant, who was just gushing over playing with AD and vice versa, man. And they never played a minute on the floor together. On top of the 3 guard lineups that was going down all year long, you was using Westbrook as an off-ball spot-up shooter. That itself, man. See, but today's fan, the new generation, I'm coming to understand, man, that they haven't seen quality basketball in over a decade. So this new generation of basketball watcher has no clue of what the impact of coaching is. They've never seen a coach come in and change the culture of a team and put players in their rightful position and watch players flourish because of his IQ and his coaching. They've never seen that. So when you ranting and raving on the coach, they always like, yeah, the coach sucks, but man, ain't no but, man. There is no but when you're playing players out of position, man. There is no but when you look at Rui, who should be averaging 18 points a game on this team. He's trash. And I'm not insulting Rui. I'm talking about how he's being utilized, man. You got Christian Wood, who averaged his last previous season, I put it on Twitter, 20 and 10, 18 and 10, 17 and 7 last season, And now he's averaging 7 and 5 and can't get off the bench, man, because he's being horribly utilized. Coaches using him as nothing more than a spot-up shooter, man. But again, I encourage you all to watch the video called Why All Teams Run the 5-Out Offense. If you watch that video, you'll see what's happened over the last 10 years and how it's evolved to today with all these teams running the exact same offense. That's why the game is trash today, man. It's nothing but 5-out offense. Everybody stands on the outside line and jack up a bunch of threes. Now, if you have the personnel for that, you're going to win the game. But if you're built like us, who's built like a traditional basketball team with centers, power forwards, small forward shooting guards, and point guards, that's a dumb offense to run. That's something management should know from jump. Like, I built this team traditionally with space, size, athleticism, wing depth, defenders. You have to run a more traditionalized offense for this team right out the gate. That was my issue with him in the preseason when he said what offense he was going to run, man. But again, I ain't no genius. It's just common sense. When you know the offense you're running ain't conducive to the roster you're going to have issues. You're going to have cats like this. Watch the game, man. Was it the Houston game? And it ain't just Houston, it's every night. Watch AD in the fourth quarter. And watch how often he's standing behind the three-point line for the entire possession. It only take a smart coach to see that in one possession and say, oh, no. That's not the offense, man. He's our guy. He's in his prime. He's our guy. Why is he standing behind the three-point line for entire possessions? Leaned over at his knee, watching the game. Like, it's not making any sense, man. It's not making any sense from a basketball perspective, from a roster perspective. That's why our roster is struggling, man. That's why I ain't with the whole roster construction. No one can speak on roster construction when we've never seen this roster utilized correctly with a smart, inept coach. Until you've had a smart, inept coach put these players in position, we cannot have a roster construction conversation. The boy Rob Pelinka did his job, man. We was having parades, including me, was ready to go down Figueroa with the flags, bro. But at the same token, I still said then, I still had my eye up, man. I had my lip up like, the roster itself is a beast roster, man. But when you have a trash coach, it don't matter. It don't matter, man. But at this point, we just beating a dead horse, man. Y'all know what it is. This is Meez, man. Just want to tap into you, man. I don't know, man. And shout out to my man, Chris, the graphic guy, man. LeBron put the tweet up about the hourglass. Time is up, man. My man Christian had the shirts up before LeBron even hit send. Come on, man. Christian is cold, man. Shout out to you. That's my bro, man. Shout out to man Empire Jeff, man, Dan, man. Congratulations on them dudes running with the playback to do the live games, man. Live playback during the games, man. I can't wait to tap in with that. Man, salute to the fam, man. My man Maurice, man. Dom, flex for Dom, man. Flex to the team. Man, it's so me. I got to shout out my girl, craziness, man. She be going in, man. She had the memes going, man. And I can't lie, it's getting rough out there, man. Cats got the cooked ham going on Twitter, man. It's getting ugly, man. I know the fans done had it. The fans done had it, man. And trust me, I get it, man. We're used to. I can't even say used to. It's been over a decade, man. But we are spoiled in Laker Nation, man. But we expect greatness. And at the end of the day, it's like, if we can't get greatness, can we just at least get a good, enjoyable basketball game? Is that asking for too much? Can we just enjoy the game of basketball again? I don't know, man. But yeah, I told my bros, man, I'm gonna tap in more often, man. I'm gonna try not to go in so hard on the coach, because I don't want to be in that energy on a regular basis, man. They ain't healthy. They ain't good for you, man. How you throwing stuff, punching pillows and stuff. But anyway, y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Meez. Just went to check in and tap in with y'all, man. We going into Boston next. Hey, I expect another ass whooping. So it ain't being a pessimist. It's just a realist at this point, man. And to wake up this day and not see no Woj bomb or nothing, it's like Groundhog Day at this point, man. I don't know what it's gonna take to get this man removed from his position. I don't know, man. And coming in soon, I'm gonna do a whole nother video really breaking down Ham from an IQ perspective as a coach. And I'm gonna go through the whole timeline, man. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna put that together, man. But I don't want to edit nothing. I might just do it off the top of the head. So that's coming soon, man. Tap in with your boy Meez. Subscribe, man. You know what it is. Shop Court Kings, man. Get your merch. Holla at your boy. You know what it is. We out.